start. And then handing it over to you.
Thank you. So speaking of places to start, hopefully at worst, everyone in this room has a LinkedIn profile. At best, some of you are leveraging our solutions at your organizations to empower your recruiters and sales teams to work effectively in engaging our members and converting them down the hiring funnel. So we're a little bit biased, but we think that we are well positioned to be your partner in AI. Few reasons. Number one, we understand the global workforce like no one else. In March of 2011, I was a salesperson at Apex Systems interviewing for LinkedIn. At the time, LinkedIn had just crossed a very important milestone of 100 million members. Today, 13 years later, we have over 1 billion members globally, and we are constantly breaking what I would call boundaries around the types of people that we have. I even had a bunch of conversations over the last few days where people say, oh, you guys have mostly white collar, not as much blue collar. That has completely changed. We have invested a lot in beyond the core type members. We are changing our user interface to engage specific groups of individuals, for example, nurses, because we understand that how they engage with a platform like LinkedIn is very different from other people. And so we have a lot of data. Data is the lifeblood of AI, and as a result, that is one of the main reasons why we uniquely believe we are well positioned to be your partner in AI. Number two, we use that data to predict, adapt, and innovate in real time. Our partnership with our parent company, Microsoft, and their investment in OpenAI actually allowed our executives and engineers to have eyes on ChatGPT 6 months before it was available to the general public. So we want to leverage that access, those learnings, to get the best tech in your hands faster than anyone else. Number three, we exist where your people already are. So again, whether your recruiters, your salespeople are just using their regular free profiles to find value, or you're investing in our corporate solutions, they are already living LinkedIn, and they are already actually leveraging AI, hopefully, to work more efficiently and effectively. And finally, we are your trusted partner. LinkedIn has always cared a lot about building responsibly. We are going to continue to do that. I know that the laws around AI are confusing, overwhelming. They vary from state to state. And we are committed to ensuring that anytime you are using our tools, it is going to be in a really safe and responsible way. And while AI is the buzzword of the year, the last few years, I've heard it at every conference I've been to, it's not new, and it has been living in our tools. Jenny mentioned some of the ways, jobs you may be interested in, job recommendations. That has evolved, and in the last 6 months in particular, we've made a lot of investments here. AI-assisted candidate discovery is one of my favorites. So Jenny mentioned Boolean search stringing back in the day, Boolean search string searching. Back in the day when I was a recruiter, you had to be really good at that. Now, talking about creating a level playing field, your brand new recruiters who maybe even are right out of college have the same opportunity to build really strong search strings as your best recruiters. So we have evolved our searching within our tools to have common language prompts as opposed to building a really complex search. And then we are leveraging suggestions with our data to ensure that that search string is exactly the type of person you're looking for. We've made it easier for your team to reach out to those people via things like AI-assisted template creation, AI-assisted follow-up, and finally, we are committed to providing you data and insights to ensure that the investments that you're making are yielding ROI and that you're able to put your money in the right place with our tools. Speaking of innovation, the roadmap always is changing. Hopefully, if you do work with a salesperson, you have opportunity to learn always about what has just come out and what is future on the roadmap. So here's a peek behind the curtain of 4 things that we are currently working on in short order to continue to enhance our tools with AI. Number 1, AI-assisted advanced targeting with wrapped jobs. Those are jobs we're ingesting directly from your applicant tracking system. Number 2, the expansion of AI-assisted messages to other languages aside from just English. Number 3, AI-assisted job posting of manual jobs, as well as help with rec writing. And then number 4, continued enhancements in our AI-assisted search refinements. So we're shortly going to be pivoting, as Jenny said, to create more discussion, because you've been talked at a lot the last day and a half. As we begin to wrap this section, I think just understanding that you have a partner in us. Our tools are already allowing you to get that win on the board. If your teams have not yet, please encourage them to. We are here to help you make smart decisions with AI. We want to help you save time and, again, drive better outcomes with your business. So in summary, I would say of this section, 5 projections on how we believe AI is going to change recruiting. Number one, skills-first hiring should become more achievable. So skills-first hiring is a different look on traditional education and professional background matching and looking more specifically at skills to identify candidates that are right for jobs. It's been really trendy in the last few years and ironically kind of hard to actually accomplish. So we believe with the help of AI, this should become more achievable. Number two, and this one is good news and bad news for everyone in the room, AI should make hiring easier and more efficient. Good news for those of you that own staffing firms or are part of staffing firms, obviously you have the opportunity to have your team drive people down the hiring funnel faster. That means more opportunity to go do business development, to get more recs, more money. The bad news, and something that hopefully I'm not sharing with you for the first time, is that it might mean that your clients are less likely to use staffing firms to do their hires. And I think that if you are hearing that for the first time from me, I'm sorry, you're probably not. But I think it's really worth thinking about and understanding how to pivot. You know, there may be opportunity to potentially capture new business as a result of that, but I think it's really worth thinking about and having conversations with your customers around how they may change their strategy as a result of this.
Can I interrupt you for a quick second?
Please.
But then it also means that if your customers are going to start doing some of this hiring on their own, it's really about how can you leverage AI to be so much more valuable that they want to call you as opposed to do it themselves.